What's going on? Clocky clocking in, I'm live. Hope you're doing well. I know I am. We're just gonna rock it here. Let me grab this link here. And we'll get right into it in a second. This will be a true test. I set something up, so we'll see if it works. If it doesn't, tough. Now we're talking, dude. You're like, oh my gosh, Clockwork is doing what now? He's streaming, question mark? We'll see if this works. I have like a mesh network set up now. So hopefully this should be way more consistent than my other day streams have. But we'll see. If it's not, then it's just my internet's not great. But, you know, sometimes that's just how it is. Welcome in. I hope everyone's doing well. Shove hunting at a normal time when it's not 9:30 in the evening? Sign me up. I've not played this game in so long. Do you think I set this up either? No. By the way, I have not set anything up. I don't even remember what is here. Was I getting checks in or something? I don't even know. Was it worth it? I was checking. What was I checking? It's been so long. Dexter's phone number, they are live, and I don't think they know. What? Oh, well, I should probably ping Cord. Are they actually live right now? Or are you just saying, are you just making fun of me because I forgot to ping? Carly, what's going on? Glooper, hello. Forgot to poing. You guys forgot to poing? Forgot to booing? Sign me up. All right. How did you get there from that? Because they forget all the time. Oh, you DM'd them? I had no idea they were streaming. They're streaming? How long have they been streaming for? Is Dorian still streaming from this morning? Or are they doing something else? I didn't know they were streaming today. Well, I know Dorian was streaming earlier today. What did, what are they streaming now? It just says Dice Art Universe live stream. What are they doing? Oh, wait, what is going on? Oh, whatever. Carry on. All right. Not on purpose. Oh, well, I didn't do that. Oh. Oh. No, I don't have their number. I have their snap, though. Hold on. They're like out and about right now. Oh, that was like 50 minutes ago. Dorian for some elite. You're live on YouTube. I don't know how you did it, but for some reason y'all are live. That's probably Amber doing it too. There, maybe they'll see that. I don't know. I was so lost. Oh, we were checking Onyx's. Does that have a guaranteed second? Were we checking that? Why do I have that marked? This better be something good. This better be an actual, like, I think it is a... I was doing perms on this Onyx. I don't know if I really feel like doing perms on the Onyx, though. I kind of just want to do some flyovers. Thanks for the good luck. I appreciate it. Thanks, everybody, for stopping in. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to get ZA. I think I was going to wait for Nick to play it, but, like, the hype is real, guys. I'm excited. I'm getting it. Archer picked the starter, by the way. I still have to edit it, so you guys can catch it on the short once I get it set up, but Archer picked my starter, and I'm pumped. I was honestly excited for any choice, really, but I like the choice that he made, so I'll get that out eventually. It's a cute one. I almost died in the process of making it. I like slipped and fell in his little play area. I about died, but you know, I'm not old yet. All right, I found that out. I was like, you know what? If I was older, this would break my hip. I don't even know, like, what perm would I have been on? Let's just do a random perm. I'm not even gonna look them up. Let's do
hey, you guys are watching Bird Up.
Hey, thanks for subscribing. What are you looking good for? Dorian, you're live. Dorian, quick, you guys are live. Anyone pre-ordered ZA? Comes out in 5. Comes out in 7. I'm excited. Comes out in a week. I'm pumped. Quick, someone tell Dorian he's live. So this is the guarantee. I know these are perms. Wait, what? Yeah, your channel is live. Why? What's going on? I just sent you his thing in Snap. I like how he's finding out here first. Oh man, I'm glad I could help you out. No way. That's what it says. You're live. I don't know why. Oh, I'm glad we could figure that out. Let's do fight 2, and then catch the rest or some nonsense. I don't know. I'm sure I haven't done that yet. Did I not get 2 there? You're yanking my chain. Where do they all go? Hey, Coco! Corex, what's going on, Corex? They left! Why did they leave? That's so rude. Surely, how far down on the perms list is Fight 2 Fight 2? No. Not to find out, huh? Watch this be it. I'll just get the shelf right here right now. Not that that would make me unstream. We're gonna stream for a little bit though. Emily gets off early so she can pick up Archer, so I have time to stream for a little bit. So we're gonna stream for a little bit. I just wanted to see how well we have dropped some frames, which is I think to be expected. I don't know if you guys will notice it though. Like I found that when I was losing frames the last time I was doing all this stuff, when I was losing them, it wasn't like anything crazy. What the stream ended up doing to like compensate for my dropped frames is it was like I was on normal latency. So I don't think you guys noticed. I ended stream without ending stream. Oh no. It seems steady so far. I think what it does is it makes up for that. Like it ends up getting to the point where I'm in like normal latency. Even though I have it on ultra low latency, I think instead of dropping frames and like making it look laggy, it makes up for it by just like slowing me down, I think, or something. I'm not quite sure. So I might not be responding to chat messages right away, but Jacob, you gotta be paying me way more money. You can't just be going into chats like that. Does your mom know you're here? Probably not. It's probably a good thing she doesn't know you're here. I'll subscribe if you do it. No. Give me $30 and then I'll think about it. And I'm not even guaranteed to do it. I'm just thinking about it at that point. This is a random perm, by the way. I don't even know if this is a perm I've done or not. These are perms I was doing at some point. I'm not going to care about it. We're just going to do some casual flyovers and then we'll check. We'll see if we can get Lucario or Gardevoir checks. That'd be cool. Did I not already get a shiny? Maybe I already got it. I don't remember. That doesn't sound right though. Nothing. This is probably a perm I've already done too. I'm sitting here like, I could do it. Could get a Shelfa here. There's quite a few alphas in this one too, it looks like. What's that, like 7 alphas? Whoa. Whoa. And the rainstorm's about to clear up too. This is like an awful perm. This is terrible. Yo, Wi-Fi again? Nice! That's awesome. It says I drop frames at some point. I don't know when. Where do these alphas come from, brother? Have I not caught? Did I only catch one of them? I thought I caught like 2 of them already. That was all of them, obviously. Okay, well, let's just do this then. We'll just do some flyovers. I don't really feel like doing many perms, I'll be honest with you. Well, maybe I'll do some perms, but we'll see. I'd rather do them for like Gardevoir and Lucario. The best. That's not true. I'm excited. I'm pumped, Dasgo. Welcome on in. I'm super pumped for Legends ZA. I think it's going to be sick. I'm excited. I think it'll be good. I don't think it's going to be anything that's going to knock anyone's pants off or anything. It's not going to be Game of the Year or anything like that, but it's going to be fun. It's one of those where it's like, if you like Pokemon, you're going to like it. And if you don't like Pokemon, I don't think it's going to change your mind. You want to build a gaming PC and you're missing money? How'd you miss money? You sound like you probably shouldn't have that ability. Goodbye. Don't give that guy money. He's going to lose it. Let's just leave, I guess. And then we'll go over to where the alphas are, I should say. You guys ever just beg for money live on stream? I think we've all been there. All right, let's go back in here and see what's going on.
Hey, you guys are watching Bird Up.
Thanks for subscribing, Dasgoat. I appreciate you. What are you the most excited for with Legends ZA? Let me know. I agree. I just don't like that you can't get the Kalos Megas. Yeah, I don't like that either. That's like the one thing I don't like about what I've seen, is that stuff's locked behind online. Like, I think most people can get online on Nintendo. It's like the cheapest online service you can get. But the fact that you also have to be like decent at the game to get them too, that kind of sucks. You know, there's probably some kid that really likes Greninja who's not going to get the Mega because they're not going to be good, you know, the competitive part of the game. I never can remember if the Coronet Highlands can have Gardevoir or Lucario. I doubt it, but I'm willing to check. Maybe it'll have something fun. I don't know. Here I'm saying I want to do perms, and I'm like, hold on. Zah, man. What's going on, Bray? Welcome on in. I'm excited for Mega Victory Bell. I'm pumped for Mega Victory Bell. I do wish they had Mega Mismagius. That would have been cool. I'll deconfirm that right now. Or I'll confirm it. Deconfirm it? Confirm it? We won't try to talk about spoilers because people... Or leaks or whatever, because people... We don't ever know who's going to be coming into stream to catch stuff. Guaranteed second on Gabite could be neat, but it's probably just going to be Garchomp. And but Garchomp does turn into a Mega, and Mega Shiny Garchomp is kind of cool. I'll check it. You know what I did with my ZA copy? Wait, what'd you do? Did you get it, Abray? Are you the leaker? Abray, are you the one leaking it? No, you probably like canceled your thing, didn't you? Didn't you say you were canceling it because of all the patents and stuff they were doing? Which is totally fair. I don't blame you. If you guys are getting Legends ZA or not getting Legends ZA, that is on you, and I'm happy for either choice you make. Canceled it. That's fair, bro. I don't blame you. I'm pumped. I'm excited. I think it's gonna be fun, but I can understand people not wanting to endorse you, Nintendo at all. I'm not like doing it to help Nintendo out. You know what I mean? I'm just doing it because. Speak with your wallet. Hell yeah, that's how I feel. Get it done. You don't gotta be spending your hard-earned cash on something you don't believe in. Heck yeah. Price and the online locked megas and stuff. Heck yeah. I won't be streaming it a whole lot, but I'll be playing it a bunch, or a good amount. You see that Shelfa Magikarp, by the way? Or Alpha? Not Shelfa. That's just a regular Magikarp. You guys are gonna be a pain in the butt to deal with, aren't you? But yeah, I haven't played Arceus in forever, so I was like, screw it. We might as well get back into it since we gotta get our game and chops back up. Since like they still can do damage to you. And those what are they called? The Rogue Mega Fights? Those things look sick. I'm so pumped for the Rogue Mega Fights. They actually look challenging. Because you have to like move not only your player character, but also you have to make sure your Pokemon's out of the way of stuff too. They actually look like they'll be a ton of fun. I'm excited for those. Yeah, the boss battles look sick. They'll probably be the best part. We didn't really get a whole lot of crazy boss battles in Arceus. And the ones we did get are like baby games. Except for the Arceus boss fight and the fight against Volo are like the best parts about this whole game, honestly, when it comes to the battle mechanics in this. Wrote it literally when they came out, yeah. Let's see what we got here. Alphas? No shot. Oh, welcome back, everybody. We're getting no way. Oh, yeah. Let's go. That's all it takes, guys. Didn't have to do a single perm. I'll take it. So these will be in like the Strange Ball then when we transfer them over, I wonder. I mean, we can't transfer them over for forever. I think there's a chance we can't even transfer them over at all. I think people were saying that or something, weren't they? There's something like that, it seemed. Getting out of here. All right. That's crazy. Easy money. That's what I'm saying. Now, do I evolve that or keep that as a Gabite? I might keep it as a Gabite. That's pretty sick, though. Because isn't the Garchomp... Oh, those, like, alpha reset hunts must be super easy now, right? Like, they probably reset way faster now. I didn't even think about doing, like, an alpha reset hunt. Are Gardevoir or Lucario able to do that? Oh, you guys stopped in traffic. No, someone go save my wife. That isn't me. I'm streaming. Such a good husband. Isn't it a case of mines transferred in ZA can't be taken back out? I don't know. I'm not sure. It didn't seem like... Well, I think where the information was coming from probably wasn't exactly what I would consider to be a very reputable source either, so no one really knows. Gardevoir, Lucario, no. Okay, so we can do Lucario. Okay. Or Gardevoir. Mo. Maybe we'll do that then. How does that work exactly? It's just this is crazy, by the way. Getting the Shalfa Lucario right away is insane. Or Lucario, Shalfa Gabite. That's a mega. It counts. We got a Shalfa Mega today. That's incredible. If I choose to evolve it. He crawled to me at Heather's. Oh, did he really? Oh, I love that. He has yet to do that with me. He was on the floor yesterday. He didn't crawl to me. I love that, though. My favorite Pokemon ever is Empoleon. I love Empoleon. I'm kind of dressed up like Empoleon right now, actually, just a little bit. How do you play this game again? All right, I'll go over here. I caught 10 Pokemon, and one of them was a Shalfa Gabite. We'll take that. Came up right to you. That's awesome. I love that. I love that, babe. He's so cute. Gotta be my favorite thing about life right now. Sick. Change that color. Heck yeah. Wish the shiny was better, but that's all right. Better save after this. Oh wait, no, we want to go back. And we have to save too. Yeah, clutch. Thank you, Razzie, for the clutch for 30 jewels. Make sure you guys check your jewels out, by the way. For some reason, they gave people a ton of jewels for like no good reason, it seems. So if you check your jewels, because you might have some and you don't even know it. Because I sure didn't know it, and I found out I did. I was like, whoa. Yeah, Bray, speak with your wallet. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I'm still willing to pay into it. I'm in it. I'm deep in it. You know? And I know it's a game I'm going to enjoy a bunch. Like, look how much playtime I've gotten out of this save file. You know? I've had so much fun with this game in general. It's 145 hours. I'm sure I'm going to sink just as much into ZA. I made a game that resolved the MC and Ingo being trapped in the past, I'd play it. What if that's what they do, though? What if it's the other brother in ZA, and he's like, I gotta get my brother back. What if that's what the Mega Dimensions is? What if there is a Mega Dimension that happens to take us back to this game? That would be sick. I would love that a bunch. If everyone is between Blacephalon and Mismagius, that's cool. You're a big clown fan? I guess I get it. But he lives in Unova, right? Is this in Unova? Someone get a Bray. Let's check. I think Lucario can spawn here, but we'll check the... Well, we need there to be an outbreak at the Alabaster Iceland. Where we're going, we don't need roads. That's exactly it. That's my favorite Lord of the Rings quote. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Heck yeah. Show me them udders. Man, I missed streaming Pokemon. It's been fun. The fact that I've got the shiny Mewtwo in the last stream and then we got this in this one. Well, to be fair, we haven't got anything else much. Or anything else much. We haven't got anything else really. Oi, I'll bet we don't need roads. Oh man, that's my favorite line. I love that line. So good. Hey, I found... So you guys remember a couple days ago Nintendo posted that random short? Arlo was right that it was a Pikmin short. I thought that was cool. But I think they just said that they're like thinking about making more Pikmin shorts or something. They weren't really like gonna make another Pikmin game yet. I was like, that's weird. One of my teachers says I sound like Owen Wilson when I say, wow. Why is one of your teachers so into Owen Wilson lore? I thought it was a Back to the Future reference. Well... Someone get Glooper. Pikmin 6 when? Exactly. Skip 5. Go to 6. Oh, we don't need Pikmin 5. Just give me Pikmin 6. We get that out of 6, we get Pikmin 6. That's how it works. To be honest, I have no clue. They must really like Owen Wilson. Wow. Except for your teacher's like my age, probably. Oh yeah, I'm old. I'm not even old, really. I'm young. I fell and I didn't break my hip. I'm still young. That's how it works. That's the scale. If you fall and you break something, that's when you're old. That's how it works. I forgot, if I'm gonna do these resets, I should probably be like checking the static spawns first before I do anything else. Top tier achievement, that's right. So the way it works is I go to where there should be an alpha, and then I wait for the alpha to, or the Shit, I can't even talk. I wait for the storm to end, and then when the storm ends, the alpha should spawn in. And I want to save like right before that happens, right? Looks like you're in your 20s. Thanks. Yeah, I do. You bet I do. So like, is the height of the fall accounted for in that equation? No. Any height. I could, if it was a 2-story drop and I broke something, I'd be old. Where's Gardevoir at? Isn't it over here? Am I crazy? Did it not spawn? Sometimes it doesn't spawn, right? What in the world? Does she not spawn over here? Am I crazy? Or is it only sometimes? Oh, there's a tree. We'll check the tree. I gotta be checking these trees more often too. Can you play PUBG or Free Fire? I can. Am I going to do that on stream? No. Am I going to do that in general? No. But I have the ability to, yes. I call my mom an old lady. In reality, she's only 35. What I'm saying. By the way, don't tell us your age. Don't tell anyone your age on the internet. I don't want to know. And no one else should want to know. But damn. Damn. I think there are people in chat right now that are older than your mom. Absolutely Glooper. Either that or a skill issue. Exactly. I think it's more a skill issue at that point. Is this not where this Gardevoir spawns at? Am I crazy? Don't answer that question. Well, answer my Gardevoir question, but don't answer the am I crazy question. Oh, it's nighttime. Duh. Only spawns in the daytime. During the day. Thank you. Yep. That is it, Dorian. Thank you. I realized that right away. I was like, oh shoot. Well, we can still check the Lucario, right? Is that also during the day? I forgot it had to be during the day. Can you change you can change the time of day during a storm, can't you? I don't think it breaks the storm. Or maybe it will. We'll see. We'll find out, won't we? It's all coming back to me now. We gotta get the checks in, guys. Do I have anything perfected? No. That's why I got the Gabite Shelf, because I didn't perfect it. Perfecting's a scam. Is Lucario... Oh. Lucario's also during the day? Shoot. Oh, what the heck? Oh, it won't work. You mean like I can't change the time. Oh, okay. Is Lucario... No, Lucario's like over here, isn't it? I always think it's like closer than it is. It's not. It's far away. It's like over here, isn't it? It's been a minute. I should have it marked on my thing. Yeah, it's right over here. Chilling. Not shiny though, so we head back. Pixelmon. I actually have played Cobblemon on stream before. It was a ton of fun. I had a blast. I haven't played it in forever, but it was a good time. So I just have to hope that when I do have a storm here, that it's during the day, is what you're saying? Great. Till morning. Fantastic. But to do the reset method, I think I'm right? I have to save right before the outbreak ends, and then right when the outbreak ends and the alpha spawns in, I just have it there, and that's how I reset and check. I think. Yes, I played. Are you about to lose the Goku? Bray, welcome on in. Oh, you've been here. I don't know why I said welcome on in. I'm a loser. Thank you so much for the 23 months of membership. I forget what it is. I think it's 3 cogs for 24 months, and they're silver. Bray, I'm on like a auto response type of thing. You know what I mean, brain wise. Just how the brain is. It's probably faster if I just do this, right? 3 silver cogs, nice. I like that, you know. You're like, yeah, dude. This might be your channel, but I'm running it. If a Bray ran my channel, it'd probably be much more successful. Oh, just like Ukura.
Thanks for being a member.
That's good, Dorian. I like that. Just like Okaroon. Yep, you're losing them. That's good, Dorian. That's funny. Just like them golden balls. Oh, I was hoping if I said something cringe, maybe the shiny would shine, but that's not how that worked. All right, now I gotta go check the Lucario. Ooh, here. This is probably the fastest way to check the Lucario, because you don't have to worry about climbing up the dang mountain every time. To see people do it from spawn But I feel like that has to take forever, right? Royson, hello, welcome on in. Thanks for stopping in, saying hi. We're pumped about Legends ZA, so we're doing some checks here. I was lucky enough to snag a Shalfa Gabite already, so we're cooking. Didn't even need to do any perms. It was just on the off rip. Take me back. Take me back. Take me back. Take me back. You are unwell. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Hopefully you get better soon. You know, I don't know if anyone else can relate, but I hate siblings. I like my siblings, but I can understand hating them too. Yeah, we'll go over here. I don't blame you. I've been there. But I love them both. You'll learn to love them in time, trust me. And they're just as goofy as you, never forget that. The way I have to go every time, I should probably like have it marked so I know to look in that direction. Okay. We still doing this to get faster? This is something we're just still doing. Speedrun strat. Trust me, when you stop living with them, they're amazing friends. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They're amazing. They're just so loud and annoying. Fair? You know what though? Me too though. Me too though. Nothing there. Start to Lucario real quick. Yeah, I feel like this is a way easier way to check the Lucario. Granted, you don't get like any other checks going this way, I feel like, but nothing else spawns this high up. I think when this is like you're too high up for stuff to spawn, I think. Right? I don't even know if I'm seeing anything else right now. No, the Electabuzz spawned. But I might be too far away that they wouldn't show me that they're shiny. Who knows? Stream's been good, Royson. Yeah, we already got a Shalfa Gabite, so we're cooking. And the stream is looking consistent, so I can appreciate that as well. I think it's going to be way more consistent now. Like, we might still drop frames occasionally, but for the most part, it should be good. I got like a mesh node for my router, which is like a second router that I set up into the internet, and it's working well. It's doing a good job. So, just recently found out that the Conjuring house was sold again last year. Really? So someone bought it and then sold it again? That's crazy. Yeah, Pog. Yeah, we're already cooking. Got the Shalfa. Oh, perfect. I don't know if it's like late, isn't it? By the time the Gardevoir could spawn in, I won't get it, will I? We'll see. We'll look around anyway. Maybe we'll have a Gardevoir spawn anyway. It won't matter. Just save first. Now we'll check it. See if it's worth our time. What do we got here? Anything cool? I don't even know what's up here. It's Samurot's up here, right? Hey, oh my god. Some checks for sure. I guess we can do Curlia first and then go to Kadabra, Oshawa, and then maybe Pachirisu. This is guaranteed Alpha Pachirisu, by the way. But I think don't I already have a Shalfa Pachirisu? I don't think I do. We can check it though. Oh. So let's check some stuff, and then by the time the thing spawns or says the time is about up on the storm, I'll head over to Gardevoir. And I think do it properly. I think I'll be able to do it properly. I really don't know for sure. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This could be anything though. Well, there's two of them now. Two Glades in this is kind of wild. Get out of here. Hopefully everyone's doing well though. I haven't played Arceus in forever, so I wanted to build some hype around that. Hey, are we gonna raid from the Matthew Proco pack? No way. No heckin' way. What am I missing, by the way? Where's this curly at? Didn't say we cleared the horde, did it? It's still here. Well, then who the heck? Did someone fall down here?
Ooh-wee.
I don't even know.
Thanks for
Maddie
being a
P,
member.
thanks for becoming a
Ooh-wee.
coggy again. Heck yeah, thanks a ton. You are a raider? Well, welcome on in. I'm assuming you came from Matthew Prokopex. Calling him Matthew Prokopex so weird. From Maddie P's stream, thanks a ton. Did you get any shinies today, Maddie P? I saw you were doing Dynamax Adventures. Lady Zelda, thanks for popping on in. Deadly Tiger, thank you for joining on in. JJ the Resilient, thanks for coming on in. Whoever just subscribed, by the way, I'm gonna be honest, I missed that. Thanks a ton for subscribing, though. Thanks to everyone for popping in. I'm looking for a Curlia right now. If you see it, you let me know. Because I lost it. Where did it go? It's not here. Oh, there it is. Where the heck did you come from? You were here a second ago. Oh, it's all good, Matty P. No, I don't blame you. It's all good. I didn't stream for a while there, so it's been a minute. I don't blame you. Don't blame me at all. Do I check the Kadabra? I have to check the Kadabra, right? Gotta check the Kadabra. Sorry for the short visit to your stream on Well Hit the Hay. Yeah, get some sleep, man. Thanks for stopping in, Royce, and I appreciate you a bunch. Thanks for saying hi. Yes, I am on Carly's streams often. I am a mod there. Oh, we got a shiny, but it's not a Shalfa. Still cool. Not a Shalfa, but still cool. Maybe it bodes well for us. Oh. There we go. Really don't care about Shalfas in this game. Whoa. I don't even know if I caught the shiny yet. I don't think I have yet, have I? Can they teleport away like Abras can? Probably not. There's an Alakazam. Get in the ball. Found you on my TV. What's going on, JJ? Heard like stream 20 people in here. Love to see. Yeah, give me some likes. I would appreciate that a ton. Nothing crazy there. We'll go check these Oshawotts. Shalfa Oshawott would be kind of neat, I guess. We do have to remember to get back over to where the Gardevoir spawns, though, at some point to actually get the thing to spawn properly. But we did save, so in case something weird happens, we're good. Get this in there, and that in there. Big 2-watt. Did I catch it accidentally? That's so funny. I didn't mean to. It Mr. President in me. That's so funny. Get down, Mr. President. These Oshawotts are aggressive. Thanks so much for joining. Oh no, it's all good. Probably not something you should share. Yeah, I hope everyone has a good time, though. I do love the idea that there's these super powerful, superpowered creatures. You just throw mud in their face, and they're like, oh, no. I can literally use the force of God against you, but this mud hurts. Alphas? No, it's just Dewatts. Just a couple Dewatts. I don't know if there's a better way to get over here. I guess we can go up to the Pearl Settlement here. It's been good, though, yeah. I may go on a bit longer. Well, we gotta go back then. Don't I have to save, like, right before the storm ends over where the Gardevoir spawns? That's how it works, right? For the reset method. I'm down to do some resets. That's an alpha. You have to go over here, right? Or, no, it won't work because there's not an outbreak over this spot. Duh, clockwork. Freaking duh. I guess we could keep the, what's it called? But there's no Gardevoir we're getting here. Forgot there has to be an outbreak over where the alpha normally spawns for it to work. But that is not how that happened here, so. How else am I supposed to get up here? It's been good, though, Matt. We've been doing good. Working a lot. Working an 11-hour shift tomorrow. I'm excited for ZA, though. I'm excited. Super pumped for ZA. Should be fun. I am working the Saturday after for like 12 hours. Like the Saturday after it comes out. But I'm hoping I can record a bunch. And then I want to give like my opinion and stuff of the game as like a review. Probably the Sunday after the game comes out. or the Monday after possibly is when I can get the video out, but I'll probably be doing some recording and doing like a video or something as like a review. Should be pretty cool. So this is guaranteed alphas because they don't evolve. Ooh. Okay, Pachyrisu's crazy. I don't know if I have an alpha Pachirisu. I might. Or Shelf, I should say. I forgot all about needing the outbreak over where the alpha spawns in for the reset method to work. Should have looked that up. Completely forgot all about that. You know what I want your opinion on? That new pocket pack. Okay, so I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. It's good for people that need to catch up, right? Like, I think it's been good for like Emily. Plus she already got the crown rare, so who cares? But I don't think it's the worst pack thing in the world, but like the fact that god packs are kind of worse in it too. Like if you got a god pack in this EX thing, it kind of sucks. I saw someone who tried to wonder pick one of the god packs that they had pop up on their screen, and they ended up getting the hourglasses. They didn't even get one of the cool cards that was in the, you know, normally you wonder pick a god pack and you're not in a bad spot. This time it was in a bad spot though. I don't think we're getting a shine. By the way, I'm so sorry for your head. You're like using a headphone. Ah, the blizzard ended. Doesn't even matter. Okay. What do we get? The only thing we got was a shiny Kadabra. I don't really care about that. We'll reset. Nothing too crazy. I know, right? The hourglasses is rough. Rough stuff, but you know, sometimes that's how it is. So, we'll see. Oh my gosh, it's my wife. You just burst in the door. Like the Kool-Aid man. How was your day?
Huh?
Said you just burst through the door like the Kool-Aid man. You never seen that before?
Your daddy Rich?
He probably does. I don't hear him.
Well, he's high chair.
Nice. Nice. I started his laundry. I don't know if it's done.
Yes.
Cool. Cool stuff, cool stuff. The 2-stars are cool. For sure. I got the 2-star Buswell today. That was fun. I like that. It's a good one. Alright, we're just gonna dip. Turn to the village. Without knocking first. That's what she just did. She just went BAM! She just burst in the door. She had to put her shoes in there for some, on our thing over here. Okay, this is not what I'm looking for. Do I want? Nah. I'll go check. We'll go check the ones we're looking for. Lucario and Gardevoir. What starter are you guys picking for ZA? You gotta let me know. Which one you picking? I want to see. I'm hoping, like, it sounds like the game might be out in the wild. I like leaks, so I'm gonna be looking for them. But if you're not a big fan of leaks, don't worry. If you come to any of the chats that I'm a mod in, I will make sure we try to filter them out as best as we can. But I'm pumped to check the leaks out and see what all the megas actually look like. Like, I've known like the rough drafts of the megas, because someone leaked them a while ago. So I have a rough idea of what they're supposed to look like, but I want to know what they actually look like. Because I thought like Mega Greninja wasn't going to look cool, but seeing the actual what it looks like, it looks sick. So got the Dialga earlier in the week. Nice. I've gotten the Mew, the Charizard, now the Buswell. I don't think I've gotten much else though. Spiritually picking Chikorita. Nice. Chikorita's a good one. I do like Chikorita, and if the leaks are correct about what's going on with Chikorita, it'll be pretty cool. I guess we can just run over here like this. It's probably faster. Let's see what we got over here. Turn and burn. We got nothing. All right. Dialga and oh, you got Professor Research. Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. That's like the only card I really want from this set. But yeah, otherwise it's like it's okay. You're not getting Legends ZA, so none of them fair. That's fair. Just not interested at all, Lady Zelda. I get it. Abray's not getting it either. She was like, heck no, we won't go. And that's fair. Nothing wrong with that. I get it. I think I'm just like, I'm so deep in it, you know? It's hard to get away. Yeah, just the nostalgia. It grips me. Part of it, I think, is because too, like, I know I can create content on it in some way, shape, or form. And it'll be fun to make content on. Like, it'll be a ton of fun to play with you guys. So I think that's part of the reason why I'm cool with still getting it. And how I'm justifying it if it's not the best. Also, people are like, well, the setting's kind of boring because it's just in a city. And I'm going to be honest, I really don't care that much. It's just the city? No thanks. That's fair. I think there'll be some cool parts of the city, though. I think we'll actually have some cool setting pieces. I think they're kind of holding off on showing us some of it as like a surprise. But who knows? It might not be that great. The city might be too boring. But I think, like, if you play enough of it, I don't know if that's going to really be that noticeable anyway. He's going in all decks, that's what I'm saying. That's why I wish I could get it. That professor's research is so clean. Or maybe they'll give us a different professor soon, and I'll be like, no, I want this one anyway. Like, maybe they'll give us, like, full art Professor's Elm. Or, like, they'll give us, like, Elm as, like, a crown card. And then I'd be like, oh, heck yeah. That'd be sick. If I got the whole of X and Y with gym locations, then yes. But otherwise, it seems less. So, to me, it's kind of like, there's a lot of open world games, if you think about it, that are all in one city. Spider-Man is all in one city. I thought about that the other day. Most Grand Theft Auto games, pretty much all in one city. What else? Like, the Batman games are all in one city. Also, no one complains about the Batman games being just a bunch of buildings, too. Cyberpunk is all in one city. Yep. All in Night City. People are like, I don't like how it's just a bunch of buildings. It should be out in nature. Which is fair. It's Pokemon and, like, animals and stuff. I get that part. But, like, I don't know. I feel like no one has that criticism about Spider-Man. It's just a bunch of buildings. Yeah, it's New York City. What do you expect? You know? What, are you going to be angry that it's not... We don't got a mountain over here or something? You forget about it. You know? That's how I feel about it, at least. But because they didn't put that much, like, the difference is that Spider-Man, they put way more effort into those buildings. Whereas ZA, it's just a flat JPEG. So that I can understand. It's like, yeah, it's like, yeah, it's a city, but there's not a whole lot to look at. You know? So that I get. Also, we don't know. I think the biggest thing I'm worried about with ZA is that we don't know what the traversal options are. Like, if I'm literally just walking everywhere, which I'm pretty sure is the case just because of how the combat works, that's kind of sad. We haven't seen it. Like, if there is a way to get around that isn't just walking around, we haven't seen it yet. I don't have any of the games you mentioned except for Cyberpunk for, like, on sale. Oh, fair. That's fair. I just have heard the one city criticism a lot, and I feel like people forget that there are plenty of other games out there that are also just like in one city, that are open world, and they do good. Oh wow. ZA had the details and size of Cyberpunk. I'd probably get it despite exactly, and it doesn't. You know, it's not like it does. We're not gonna pretend it has something crazy going on. You know, it doesn't have all that. You know, so that's fair. So you guys are all about Chikorita. It's cool. I had my son pick my starter for ZA, so we'll see. We'll see that pick when I upload the short, because I'm gonna make a little video of it. I let my son pick my starter for Pokemon Legends Arceus, or Pokemon Legends ZA. My son just learned how to crawl, and I figured it'd be perfect if instead of having him pick between. Well, I can't do all that. It's a little too wordy, but we'll do a whole short. It'll be fun. I'm excited. It was fun recording it, and he picked it. I wasn't sure if he was actually picking the one he was going to pick, but he picked it like twice, because I was like, well, technically he's not touching it. And that didn't even matter. He still ended up picking it and grabbing it and all that, so. It's probably the one I kind of want him to pick the least. I like all three of them. The one he picked, I'm like, okay, well, I guess we'll rock it. Although I will say for where it's from, it is my first choice. Every time, between like the starters that it comes from, it is my first. So, picked him a Pokemon nostalgia. Yeah, exactly. It's the nostalgia, man. Also, just, I don't know, I think it looks fun for it being like the comment that it is, you know? I think it looks pretty sick. All that fun stuff. Also, I think the Return to Village and the the flip back to the maps each time is a little bit faster thanks to the Switch 2. I don't know for sure. All this gameplay, by the way, is on the Nintendo Switch 2. In case you were wondering. Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know. I haven't been able to, like, I could pre-order ZA through like Amazon and have it delivered physical. I might do that, but I'm also wondering if it's better if I just like do it like if I just download it, because the game will load faster if it's a software copy. But I like having my games physical. My only hang up is that ZA, if you get the Switch 2 version, it's just the Switch version and then it's a game code that upgrades it to the 2 version. Which I think is so lame. So you're telling me if I sold my Switch 2 copy of Legends ZA and someone else bought it, they would have to buy the Switch 2 upgrade on top of buying the game. That is so dumb. I hate that part about Nintendo, man. I'd pick Totodile or Chikorita. Tempting is cute, but I like Water and Grass since I've had all three before. There you go. I get that. It was fun. I had Archer play with all three toys throughout his little baby childhood or whatever you want to call it. He's played with all three of them, and he's had, you know, just as much exposure to all three of them. So I was like, whichever one he picks is going to be his favorite for sure, either way. So he picked what he picked. I'm happy to use that one. Is that Crobat shiny as well? Or not shiny, but alpha. I just forget if that one's like an alpha Crobat, if it's just a regular Crobat flying around. No, it's a regular one. Okay. Pay more money for a Switch 2 copy is my issue. It is cheaper, yeah, $10 cheaper. My issue, or I think it's $10 cheaper, right? My issue with it is that it's just settings. Like if this was a normal game on the PC, you could just go into the settings and then crank them up if they're on better hardware. Like consoles have this, it's not just the Switch, it's all consoles have this issue where you are literally charging me for what is free on the PC, essentially, you know. All I'm doing is changing my frame rate lockup and then upping my resolution. That's all it's doing. It's literally not adding anything else to the game. I am paying for PC settings. Pokemon games have settings. They do, Abray, and they cost money. If you want access to those settings, you better pay for it. That's my only issue. And it's not just Pokemon that does that. Literally anytime a game comes out, like on the PlayStation 4, or like that came out on PlayStation 4, that then came out with a remastered or deluxe edition or whatever on PlayStation 5, and it's literally just them up-resing a bunch of stuff, and they didn't really change any of the models or anything like that. They just up-res stuff. I can't imagine they put much effort into it, and then they charge you like an extra like $10-15 for the PS5 version. It's the same thing. Earbud flashbacks. I know, that's one of the weirdest things to have locked behind an item you have to go get. The frickin' the sound. When I found that out about Pokemon Sword and Shield, I was like, no shot. That's really how that works. Sure enough. Sure enough it is. And it's annoying. I don't think anyone sits there and goes, oh boy. I love having to find my sound settings in a... It's not like it directs you there either. You have to find them. You don't just like get them randomly or get them like through the story or anything. Like you just miss out if you never talk to the person that has them. Ridiculous. Come on. All right. We'll have to see if the ZA is the only one that keeps the battle style that we're getting in ZA. But I would love to have more and more real-time stuff. I mean, granted, I do like the turn-based combat we have. And like Pokemon Champions wouldn't work if we all of a sudden went to all the games having real-time. So it probably won't be a thing. Now, the more that I think about it. But boy can dream. Oh, boy can dream. Let's see what else we can get here. No fear, what's going on? We're doing some checks. Oh wait, did I? Yeah, I fast traveled. How's it going, No Fear? Welcome on in. We're doing some Gardevoir and Lucario checks. I'm trying to get an outbreak to spawn on top of the Gardevoir for like a massive mass outbreak so we can reset hunt the Gardevoir, which should be like super fast on this because it's the Switch 2. but haven't had luck yet, so we're just doing some flyovers. We did get, I just decided to check like a second round Gabite, and we got a Shalfa Gabite, which is pretty cool. Just randomly. So we did get a shiny Alpha Mega today, which is pretty cool technically. Experimental battle styles, yeah, I think they'll always have that for sure. I think they're trying to work towards like a, I don't know, like Arceus had the masteries, exactly, yeah. I think in time we will, from the Legends team, get a game with like all of these things put together. Like with the ride Pokemon and the real-time combat. Because I think they might stick with the real-time combat in Legends. If it goes over well, which I think it will. It looks good. The fact that we're like recontextualizing a bunch of moves and how they work and stuff, I think is my favorite part. It's not just a move you use and it does a certain amount of damage. That's not the only thing about it anymore. Like when you use Surf, it covers this wide area and does some good damage. You know, like all of a sudden, like Surf was good before, but now it's even better because it covers this large area when you use it. Or when you use Volt Switch, your Pokemon goes and attacks and then they teleport to your side from wherever you are, which is pretty cool. I like that a lot. I was wondering how they were going to use those. Okay, but it's late. I'm going to screw this up if I go to bed before I go there, aren't I? Like I'm going to lose that outbreak. Dang it. I knew I should have changed the time earlier. I just never messed with it. It's just too late. I feel like by the time the outbreak ends, it's not going to be daytime. I'm going to lose the spawn. This probably won't work. I'll lose the outbreak, which is okay, but worth a shot. Just that the game that shall not be named in the presence of Nintendo. What? No, tell me. I don't care about Nintendo. They're getting my money, all right? But they're not going to get my undying loyalty, you know? Like, I'm still buying the game, but not because I think Nintendo needs help, you know? I have my pals on my side in Power World. Oh, yeah, because they took that out. That's stupid. I hate that they had to do that. That's Pokemon's fault. Although, to be fair, I feel like Power World keeps poking the bear. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you know, I want to root for you, but also you're not helping out at all. Dang, we still didn't get a friggin' spawn there. Are you kidding me? That's sad. We'll still go check it. Let me save first and see what we got here for checks. Phone calls, lots of updates. That's fair. That's all good, Matty B. You're good. I appreciate your time for the raid. Open world real-time combat with mounts? Power World. Yeah, exactly. I know it's not the exact same thing as Pokemon, but... Well, we don't even have mounts in ZA, it looks like. I mean, we don't know for sure yet, but it doesn't look like we are. Oh, man, what a goofy... I guess we can check this Ralts just to see if it has a second one. Probably won't, but you never know. Are those your eyes? They are! I don't have sunglasses on. Mango, you've never seen my eyes before. They're real. I have eyes. No, that's not what the part I mean. Like Power World has this. That is real, right? Didn't they say they have like a new game that's pretty much like tongue-in-cheek Animal Crossing with the farming and stuff, or whatever? And they announced it like right after Pokopia got announced. I mean, they're not to say they haven't been working on it, but it's like, come on, Pal Farm, yeah. Like, they are doing stuff on purpose now. Like, if they weren't before, they are now. And I guess it's, like, understandable to be, like, angry at Pokemon for taking stuff away from you. But also, like, I don't know. You're not really in a position to... I don't know. You making that kind of money with Power World? I doubt it. There are also all these other creature games that are slowly coming out of the woodwork. From companies that have way more money than Power World probably has. That was funny, though. It is funny, yeah. A new Horde, really? Oh, it's just Corellia. Lame. I was like, whoa. No. I guess we'll go check the Lucario at least while we're up here. Whoa! Get out of here. You heard about Pal Farm first? I can't remember the order of ops there. Like, I don't remember if Pokopia came out and then they announced, or the announcement came out for Pokopia first and then it was the Pal Farm one. Or if it was Pal Farm first and then Pokopia, I have no idea. But I don't know. It's hard to feel bad for them as a company because I feel like they're just like, like I said, they're poking the bear. It'd be one thing if you guys were just taking it on the chin, but the fact that you guys are like, we're also gonna copy this other thing Nintendo does because they don't own farming simulators or whatever, and it's like, okay. All right, relax. Did you say what Young Child's First Starter is yet? I haven't said it on stream, and I'm gonna make it short, and that's where people are gonna find out. So make sure you guys catch the short when I upload it. Did I tell you, Mango? I'll tell you. I'll stream it or whatever. Hold on, I'm gonna do this. That's right. I'll tell you later. But not now. But later I shall inform you. Excited to see you tomorrow. Are you excited to see you? Okay, so Pokopia was announced first, and then it was Pal Farm. And I'm sure they've been planning Pal Farm for a minute. It's just... they knew what they were doing in the first place with it. It's exactly Animal Crossing coded, you know. It's Pal Farm looks a lot better. If it exists, I get the feeling it won't exist. I get the feeling Nintendo's gonna come down on them probably with some more copyright stuff. And it's just them. Like Temtem has okay. Can we talk about how Temtem has existed for way longer and Pokemon never touched that? And I would argue that the combat in Temtem is way more similar to the combat in a lot of Pokemon games. And Pokemon had no issue with Temtem, but for some reason they have all these issues with Power World. What's going on? Like literally, Temtem has Shinies. Like, I know they have Luckies in Power World, but like Temtem has Shinies. I just feel bad. And that's okay. We understand. You've had real life stuff going on. You've been like doing hot girl stuff. It's all good, Mango. It's fine. We get it. You've been busy. Played Temtem and was not a fan. They had nothing to worry about with Temtem. Yeah, well, and that's part of it too, is like, so we're saying that the whole reason why they're going after Power was because it was more successful? Was it though? Like, didn't people like Temtem a bunch at first when it first came out? Like, so what? Is Pokemon's issue just with the fact that it did well? You know, or something else? Temtem was not a great game, IMO. Well, but it's a lot more like Pokemon than Power World is, I would say. You know? They're very, you know... I should probably check this. The fact that we still haven't gotten... we had 2 MMOs back to back and nothing's over Gardevoir, by the way, makes me sad. Oh yeah, I wanted to see what the shinies are. Oh, did I not? Here, let's say first here. Oh, check the Lucario, I guess. Nintendo has something similar in the pipeline and destroy something that could be considered competition. Yeah, it's definitely like a competition thing, but I do think like I'm gonna play a little bit of Devil's Advocate. Not that I need to. Not that anyone needs to play Devil's Advocate for Pokemon, alright? They're already doing that just fine on their own. Guaranteed second check on the Corellia, by the way. We'll get this checked. There's a Pokemon game that could have gun violence or something. I think, yeah, the guns, I think, are a big part of why they don't like Power World, probably. I don't know. People are like, Power World's good. And Power World is a cool game. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to say it's not or anything. It's a fun game, but it gets old after a while. It really does. I don't know. But yeah, it might be the guns or something. Maybe that's why they didn't have as much issue with Temtem. And like I said, there's a bunch of other like creature games that are coming out here soon that I don't think Pokemon's even going to worry about like doing anything with. So it's not like I necessarily think they're even trying to cancel on the competition. It's just, I think Power World is being a bit too heavy-handed. Like, they really had to do the balls. Like, Temtem did cards, and that was fine. You know? And I know, like, oh, you're really gonna... Clockwork, you're really gonna let them patent balls for catching stuff, huh? And I'm like, well, I don't know. They've been doing it for a long time. It's kind of their thing, you know? And people know that and recognize that as such, you know? It's not, like, crazy or anything new, but it is what they... You know, how they handle it, so... WoW has a huge pet battling system and nada. See, there you go. See, I don't think it's that they care about its creatures. I think Power World, I don't know, Power World just like, they're poking the bear, man. They knew what they were doing, having guns and all this other stuff. Okay, no alphas. No alphas there. We can check the Relu for a second one. There's also a guaranteed second on Pachirisu again, but I don't know if I care enough to go check it. That last Pachirisu thing was annoying. Solid income from the beginning, they have a more legal ground to go after them and have the legal battles covered monetarily. Uses future-proofing their games from issues. True. You can make your own Pokeballs in Power World, but you can't in the main Pokemon series. Not true. Oh, you say the main Pokemon series. I don't. It's Pokemon. This, what I'm doing. Okay, let's talk about that. You want to talk about something? Okay, so they used this game essentially to sue Power World, just so you know. Because now you can't have them follow you. You can't use them to glide around and stuff. And this is the game they used. It has nothing to do with the mainline Pokemon games. They used this game, this one, to sue Power World. This game is the one they used as the basis for a lot of their suing. So, and guess what? You can make Pokeballs in this game. You know, that's the thing you can do. That's been in this game since before Power World existed. So that's not true. And you can't be like, well, technically this isn't a mainline Pokemon game. Well, this is the game they used to sue Power World. So this is the one they got us with. Do you see that big Machoke, by the way, hanging out over there? Just chilling in the hot springs. That's fun. So, I don't know. It's like they could have done anything else. And they had to have guns with the monsters too. Like, yeah, we gotta give these guys guns. If Power World had been a game where you had a bunch of creatures around you and you weren't using a gun, it was like this. If it was more like this, I honestly think Nintendo would probably care less. Like, straight up. Which sucks because we can't make Pokeballs in Sword and Shield or Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, that'd be nice. I wish they would bring it to the mainline games. I say mainline, like I just said, it wasn't a thing. I wish they would bring it in there. Yeah, for sure. That'd be cool. I think that'd be neat. There's a lot of crafting Nintendo's been adding to a lot of their games. This girl, like they did that with Animal Crossing. You know, they didn't have crafting before, and then they added it in there, which is pretty cool. I do like that quite a bit. So I don't know. It's a lot of it's just. Oh, I saw the ice thing too. Yeah, Lady Zelda. I saw that too. I'm telling you, Power is the future of Pokemon, and Pokemon lack creativity as of late, and it's evident. It's possible, though, that maybe they are doing a lot of the stuff that Power World already has, and they're like, well, we don't want people to conflate our game with a game that's got guns in it or whatever, which, like, I can kind of understand. Making honorable games about taking photos. Yeah, right. Just really blow them out of the water. Back out of that. Plus there's a straight up guns on its back. That's true. They're cannons though. They're different. They're cannons. Duh. But then when Noctillery has a cannon on its face, it's not okay and we have to redesign it. Where does the standard end? Where does it begin? So I'm just saying. Legends Arceus, they could have done some stuff with it. Or, I don't know. It does seem like they're suing Power World for like all the wrong reasons. Like they should just let it exist on its own. And guess what? I bet you it'd kill itself on its own. I don't think it needs Pokemon's help to do that. Subtle's Final Evo is a sniper. True, but it's finger guns. Finger guns. A victim perspective. Blastoise has 2 cannons on his back. You guys keep talking about these cannons. I'm not worried about a kid bringing cannons to school. And that's where I stopped talking about it. All right. Let's go see what we got going on. And the Icelands. Digimon beat like and you know, and do we see Pokemon doing anything with Digimon right now? They just released an incredibly, like, what is looking like to be a fun and successful game. And do we see Pokemon doing anything about it? No. They don't care. So it's something with Power World, man. I don't know what it is. Pokemon is so anti-violence with some of the Pokédex entries. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree. Oh, no more guns. Oh, yep. Darn. You check out the Digimon game. People say it's really cool. People like it a lot. They say it's sick. So, games don't equate to gun violence, though? Oh, no, I agree 100%. No fear, for sure. For sure. And I don't think it matters much if you're, like, people, like, kids play Call of Duty all the time. But, like, from the perspective of the person making the game, you know, you don't want other people looking at your game and their game and going, well, that could be the same game. Because parents are stupid. So, that's probably a lot of why there's an issue with it. Because I don't think Digimon has... I mean, Digimon might have guns. Well, they have cannons too, though. Cannons are okay. Guns, no. Cannons, yes. There's your line. There's your line drawn in the sand. Oh, no, that's not true. There's literally a rabbit with a Gatling gun for an arm in Digimon. It literally has a Gatling gun for an arm. So that's not true. So I really don't know. John doesn't. Yeah, sure, why not? YOLO. So I really have no idea. You know what I mean? Why they're going after Power World? Because it's not. I'm gonna be honest. It's not like Power World was like crazy successful or anything. Like it did okay, but I don't think it did anything wild or crazy. So they must be going after it for some other reason. Who knows? Maybe they're really using. Maybe they really are like copying Nintendo stuff somehow. And Nintendo is like, they're literally copying our work as far as like their stuff. I don't know. Someone hasn't seen Gundramon. Well, yeah, that too. Yeah, I know. I'm forgetting there are Digimon with guns. So it's not the gun thing probably, but then it's like something else. I don't know. I think the Pokemon Company embraced Power World and so made their own version of the gaming world would be better for it. I agree. I think the way they're handling it, I'm not trying to justify the way they're doing it per se. I'm just trying to make sense of it. Like, I'm not trying to like be a Nintendo apologist or anything. I think they've been kind of a crappy company as of late, but I'm trying to like muse as to why Power World is the target of their anger. They're not doing this to any other game. It's just Power World. There's plenty of other games that have similar features, if not very same features as Power World does. So I don't know. Couldn't tell you. I'm not sure why it is the way that it is. It's because Power World is its own new entity. Sure. Also, Power World has a much larger chance to grow in a lot of marketing collaborations and events. I mean, they did collab with Terraria, but Terraria is like a how old game now, and I don't think it's like that crazy of a collab to be honest. I mean, it's a cool collab, don't get me wrong, but like it's not like the craziest thing I've ever seen. Possibly biggest threat? Do we really think Power World? Okay, first off, a lot of the designs in Power World though, you gotta admit, are super samey to Pokemon. Like you can't look at some of the Power World, like Anubis, the Anubis Pokemon, or it's called Anubis or whatever, that pal. You can't tell me that's not Lucario. Like, Lucario is literally based on Anubis. They literally just did the same thing. And they changed the colors on it. Like, you can't even tell me that. Like, that's probably why. Ooh, okay, here we go. Another MMO. Wasn't it late, though, in the day? Yeah, we'll see. Power World getting to the worm first? Did it, though? I don't know. I just think that, if they didn't want smoke from Pokemon, then why the heck do they make so many of their pals look just like a lot of Pokemon? Not a lot of them, but some of them are pretty much the same as some other ones. Guaranteed second on Curlia. Nothing here again is crazy. I can't believe we keep lucking out on. Is there not? I thought Razzie told me I could do the resets on the Gardevoir, but it's not looking like I can. Unless I should be. No, I keep checking and the Gardevoir's always there. So I really don't know. Maybe I was lied to. Or not lied to, but maybe. We just don't know how it works. I don't know. It just seems odd to me. I don't know. I think it's strange that Nintendo wants to put so much time and energy into suing them. Like, do they really see them as that much of a threat? Like I said, people weren't really like if Nintendo wasn't drawing so much attention to Power World by suing them and stuff, would people even be playing the game still? I think they'd be playing it a little bit, but I don't think it'd be like a crazy thing people would be spending a bunch of time on anymore. Like, it'd be like a casual thing people would play, you know, every now and then, but I don't see it doing a whole well. 30 players across all platforms as of February 2025, which I believe is when it came, or no, that's not when it came out. It's a year after it came out. As of February 2024, the game experienced rapid sales. It's sold numbers. That is true. That's true. They make good money then. But I feel like people weren't playing it like a month after it came out, like a lot of other games that, you know, come out nowadays. It's kind of the trend for games nowadays. People play them for the first like 2 weeks and then you don't hear about them ever again, usually, unless it's like a multiplayer live service game or whatever. Oh boy. You boy. The lack of future due to the lawsuits. So you think you would have still been playing it if it wasn't for the lawsuits? Well, that's the thing then. Like to me it sounds like they're bringing more attention to it though. Oh shoot. Hold on. Hold up. We got guaranteed alphas on the Kirlia here. It's just a pain to perm Kirlia because you have to do ghost perms, don't you? Like, they get aggressive, but they don't fight you. I think the alphas run away too, don't they? That one just ran away, I think. Is that gonna go? That's messed up. I ain't doing that. I ain't desperate enough to do those perms. Me versus live service games, yeah. The Cobalion lookalike is very similar. That's what I'm saying. It's like if Power World didn't want smoke, then why the heck did they make so many of their pals look like Pokemon almost to a T? Like Cremus or whatever, right? That one looks just like Eevee. Like they did not do themselves any favors when they did that. Because those are like, you literally just ripped the design off of a Pokemon and put it in your game. Like you can't, you didn't take like any, you barely took creative liberties with some of those Pokemon, you know? And like if you really didn't want the smoke, then why didn't you make stuff that was like at least vaguely different, you know? Some of the stuff is just the exact same. It's literally the same thing. Be playing it more if they didn't change as much of the game from the lawsuits. That's fair. Open beta and pre-orders had a lot of attention for the lawsuits, and that's fair. The fact that the designs aren't even what they're being got over, I think part of that is because it's hard to like. They probably were like, screw it, we're gonna go this way instead. They were like, we could sue them for certain designs, but then all they have to do is like change those designs, right? But that only changes the game. So I think they're being a little bit more scummy with it, where they're like, you know, we're just gonna take your game apart. Which is like rude, you know, and I'm not saying it's the correct way to do it or a very nice way of doing it, you know what I mean? But like, if I cared about these Kirlias, by the way, I would do them, but I don't know if I care enough to, especially if I can do Gardevoir. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, I guess. I agree though, they definitely tried to push a lot with the designs to cause issues and ended up opening the door for the huge fire of Nintendo rather than Nintendo not caring about small battles. Exactly. Like, I think if you look at Temtem, maybe that's it. Maybe the designs are really what it is, and that's what pissed them off. And they're like, screw it, we're gonna go for your game then. Is because if you look at Temtem, I don't think there's a lot of like Temtem that look like Pokemon. They did a pretty good job of making their own thing. There's definitely always going to be some similarities for sure. You're not going to have like completely unique Pokemon. Like everything's based on animals and stuff, so you're going to have some similarities. But some of those pals, man, they look just like Pokemon, you know. And I think that them doing that as like tongue in cheek, you know, they were like, oh, where are we being funny? It's like, okay, well, I'll just play Monster Hunter Stories or something. And see, there you go, you know. And Digimon Time Strangers or whatever it's called, that game seems like it's a ton of fun. People are praising that game up and down. So there's options if you're not into Pokemon anymore. I get it. Like I said, don't get me wrong. And I'm not trying to, like I said, I'm really not trying to defend Pokemon. But I feel like people get on Pokemon just a ton. With good reason. It's just like, not every pal is I don't know, is making a mountain out of a molehill. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying is like, I really don't think they should have been doing as much as they are doing currently. Like them suing Power and stuff for all this crap is like the completely wrong way to handle it. What you should be doing is making a better product every time. I think anyone would agree with that. I have to figure out Digimon. It doesn't sound too hard, honestly. I was looking at a gameplay video the other day. If you only need to drive to store an hour away from one item, do you go? Or are you more likely to warrant the effort if it's for several things? The lawsuit is probably the same. Exactly. I think that's how they're looking at it, you know. I think they really are like on purpose systematically tearing apart Power World, because Power World was like, look, we're doing this. And like I said, they're literally not doing themselves any favors with this PAL farm stuff that they plan on coming out with. Like, it's like they're not going to be able to, you know, Nintendo's not going to be able to sue them for everything, but it's just like, it's like you guys are really just poking this bear that has a lot of money. Not a bear to poke. Not a good thing to poke a bear with a lot of money, especially a crafty bear such as Pokemon, because I think they're being really smart about how they're doing it. Not copyright infringement or character design, patent infringement, exactly, because I think that's a lot easier to prove in court than like character design probably is. Final Fantasy Tactic, I've listed myself. Oh, cool. Yeah, I've never really been into the Final Fantasy Tactics games, I'll be honest, but I like Fire Emblem. I'm pumped for Fire Emblem. The new one for Switch 2 looks like it's gonna be sick. I haven't really liked the last Fire Emblem that much. I did like Three Houses though, so this one looks like it's a lot of that, so I'm excited. I'm pumped for that for sure. Gotta run out. Oh yeah, have fun. Going for dinner and a jog. Have a good time, Maddie P. Heck yeah. I hope she's enjoying the new Taylor Swift album. I can't say I'm so happy with the Wood song or whatever, but you know what? Each their own, I guess. Have a fantastic evening. Pokemon Company deserve to be pressured to create better products through the competition it has. It has fun. The thing is, though, no fear, I don't think they'll ever have to. Okay, that's my issue with Pokemon, is that I don't know why they're worried about competition when they have as much money as they do and as much pull as they do. An example is that I could not get a hold of Pokemon cards today. There was a drop that Walmart did. If you had Walmart Plus, you could get Pokemon cards. The next one, Phantasmal Flames. You could like pre-order them. So I got in line, didn't get them. Pokemon cards are still selling like hotcakes. If Pokemon has such pull that they've created essentially their own economy, then I don't know why they're worried about a game like Power World. I think a lot of what they're doing with Power World is just like I think they're setting Power World as like an example. Like, if you think you can do some of this stuff, think again. You better be careful. Not that I don't think they don't want competition. I think they're fine with competition. I just think Power World's just, I don't know. The Wood song is a very clean version that hits very differently. Oh, okay. It's similar to the superstitious message of the song. Oh, okay, gotcha. Interesting. I'll probably prefer the clean version then, honestly. That's your favorite song? Of course it is, Mango. It's because it's, to be fair, it serves. It does serve. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of that song just because it's like, ugh, whatever. But it, you know what? It does serve. And I'll give it credit there. They're so hard to get. You have the premium collection box, and that's awesome. I'm glad you got that. But yeah, I really wanted to get the ETB of Phantasmal Flames because I'm really excited for. It's got a Piplup IR in it, and I want the Piplup IR. And there's like an Empoleon full art in there too and stuff. And that's all I'm really looking for. You know, I could care less if I get the Charizards or whatever, but I can't even get a pack, dude. I can't even get a pack. Almost complete some sets. Nice, a brace. Sick. Non-Pokemon cards like Magic? Is it late? I don't know if it's late. Hopefully it's not too late. We'll have to wrap up here soon, probably. We have dropped some frames, but it's been mostly consistent, I would say. I don't know if you guys have noticed anything too crazy on lag or anything like that. If you haven't, then we're doing pretty good. See you, Matty B. Let me know if I find anything. Yeah, I just want Phantasmal Flames, man. That's all I'm looking for. And then I'm pretty sure I'm still planning on going to like a card show in November. I think if we have time for it, I want to go. And it'll probably have the Piplup IR there. Actually, I think that thing is, no, that's not true. I think the set comes out at the same time as that event happens. Oh, perfect. Okay, so we have a mass outbreak that exists at the same time as the Gardevoir. So what we do is we're going to fly over to this, and then we're going to wait. I think we have to clear the outbreak first. I'm sorry? Excuse you? There's something in the water? Oh, it's a Rufflet over here. Not an alpha, right? I was like, what the heck? Yeah, it's just a Rufflet. Okay. Making sure. I have, but I didn't want to say anything. Wait, what was I talking about? Ugh. Watch this be like a drop frames. Oh yeah, there's probably a couple. No, you can totally say stuff. Let me know. I actually want to know just so I have a good feel for it. I've only dropped a few though. It's because our Well, I think it's just because I think the internet out here is kind of rough for some reason. I don't know if it's our line or something. I might have to get like another tech out here and talk to them about it and see what they say. 'Cause I'm sure they're going to be like, well, technically it's because your computer's on the other side of your house. I'm going to be like, no, I literally do speed tests from the router that is directly connected to the modem. And it shows low upload speeds occasionally, and I don't know why. And if you tell me it's traffic, I'm going to tell you you're crazy, because traffic does not cause my upload speeds to drop 10%, or drop to like 10% of what they should be, I should say. Because I'll see the upload speed, it'll drop real. It's dropping now. I can see it's dropping now, yeah. Part Pokemon are gone, alright. So now we just wait for the Gardevoir. I think we can wait right here. We have to like save right before it spawns though. We can save here though, and then hopefully we get closer and closer to when it does spawn. So I'll just wait here for the storm to end. I was at a card show the other week, not a single Polytoad. Man, that's rough. I think there's a card show that happens pretty frequently around where I live too. It happens at like a school or something. It's pretty cool. I have to go check that out. But yeah, I got the Mega Evolution cards that I got and stuff. It got me, you know, I'm excited for Megas again. And I was like, man, the design is sick and stuff. And getting that Mega Kangaskhan was cool. And then I started playing the real, I know how to play the TCG now. The game, I started playing the TCG live on my phone, and it's fun. I like the TCG. I think it's fun. I was playing Mega Lucario deck. That was a ton of fun. You should have them by Tiny Bookshop on the Switch. It's cute. I have seen that. It does look cute. I'll show it to her and see if she likes it. It did seem fun. She's pumped for Dispatch. The Telltale superhero game. She's actually pumped for it. DSL sucks. I have 2.5 gigabyte speeds. Coaxial cable. Get the actual speeds. Oh yeah. For my problem is just that I think it's just traffic. Like sometimes, I don't know. It's like they throttle my upload speed. I should get consistently around 20 gigabytes or 20 gigabytes. That's crazy. 20 Mbps, so like megabytes per second or whatever, megabits or whatever per second upload speed. But I constantly get like 2, or sometimes it'll drop to like 2, which like I have my my OBS speed set to, I think it's like 4 megabytes a second of our upload speed. So it's literally a quarter of what my total should be. So like, even if my upload speeds drop to like half, they should still, the stream should still be good. So the fact that it drops at all is incredibly annoying. It's not like I need to get like the better package or whatever. It's literally something to do with how they have the internet connected or something. I have no idea. And because it'll drop randomly, and I don't know how to tell. Yeah, I have Spectrum too. It's just inconsistent. I don't know. It's not. I've had Spectrum at other places too, and it's been more consistent there. Like, I think it's weird that now that I live in a house, it's like less consistent. That doesn't like make sense. There should technically be less customers here than there was in the cramped townhomes and apartments that I've lived in. So I don't know. With Talos, I had 75 megabyte download, 15 upload, but like with everything, I started living on my own. Come much worse than son. That's fair. It's good. Hopefully we can make sure this is set up, and then we can start checking this thing. We gotta get close to it though. It's gonna be hard to get close to when it spawns. We were considering fiber, but we're wary about it. That's fair. It's not like the end all be all for sure. Is it expensive? It's probably expensive too, right? I don't think you really need fiber unless you're doing some like crazy, like, unless like, I don't know, are you experiencing a ton of lag now with like a bunch of people streaming or playing games or whatever? Because then I could see it. But is it really going to get dark right before the storm ends and it's not going to spawn because it's too dark for it to spawn? If that happens, I'm going to be so sad. I'd be so sad if that's how this played out. It should end here soon though. It did give me the thing where it says like the storm is ending, or it may go on a bit longer, which I think means it should end soon. Or is there one more message? I don't think I'm gonna get it in time, which sucks. I think it's gonna get dark before the storm ends, and then the Gardevoir's not gonna spawn in. At least I know I can get outbreaks over here. Maybe I'll set one up for like the next time I decide to stream this. We were considering fiber, but we're wary about it. Oh yeah, I already read that. Hope you all are doing well. Thanks a ton, everybody, for popping in. Big thanks to Maddie P for the raid. Big thanks to Abray for her membership. Big thanks to Mango for being a member. Right, who else? Maddie P became a Kagi again. Thanks a ton. Dorian, thanks for being a 23-month member. Oh, there we go. Hopefully we still get it, but I don't know. Back home from work now? Heck yeah. Trying to see if we can get this to... I existed! Woo! I tend to stream around like 3 or 4 when I went live on Twitch, but I stopped for a while for health reasons. Fair. I get that. What am I doing? I'm trying to see if I can get Gardevoir to spawn, but I'm worried it's going to get dark by the time the storm's done. And the Gardevoir won't spawn. I'm worried. Because I want to do resets on Gardevoir, and I'm afraid it's not going to work. Is there an MMO? Yes. There is an MMO. This is how I do it, right? Oh, honey. What am I doing wrong? Isn't this how you do it? You clear the MMO, and then you wait? You can reset now? I can reset now? But the outbreak will still be here, won't it? I thought I had to wait until it spawns in. I thought I had to save like right before it does the thing, and then I can respawn now? Oh, does it still... Oh, does it spawn because of the... Let me tell you the order. Okay. It ends and then it spawns now, right? Well, it should spawn now, but I think it's too dark for it to spawn. So now it won't spawn. It's too dark. MMO Regardy. Yes. Catch a whole outbreak. Yes. And then I reset and then it should be here now. I did that. I caught the whole outbreak. Cleared it. Perfect timing. Right? I think it's literally too dark for it to spawn. But if this works, then we're good. It should be daytime. I saved before it was nighttime. Once the outbreak ends, save with the character facing where Guardy would spawn. Right, which was just then. But I should have saved after, is what you're saying. Not have to wait again. Oh no, no, it is there. You're right. And the MMO's still going on. You don't have to wait for the whole storm. Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay. I had no idea. Well, it did spawn. That was quick, by the way. These are nice. Resets on the Switch too are nice. That wasn't long at all. Now that I say that, it feels kind of long. I thought I had to wait for the whole storm. I don't know why. I think it's because I did that before with the Hisui and Guja. And it worked that way, so I was like, oh, this is how it works, right? Actual 2.5 G speed is very interested. Have a good day. Because they want you to buy their fast gateways. I think that's what's, unfortunately, I'm afraid is what's going to happen. Is they're going to be like, just go get a better package. But that's not going to help at all. Hello. What's up, bud?
Can I offer you a baby?
Oh, I love baby. Hand me baby. What I'm doing right now, it doesn't require much.
He's getting upset rolling around on the floor.
Oh, well. That sucks. Oh.
I was playing with him, but he still said...
Bud, you see that, bud? What is that up there? It's a microphone. Look, I got a controller. Pretty cool, huh?
Man, you got it hot in here.
I don't... Well, what do you mean I have it hot in here? It's the computer. It just...
You ain't even got a window pop.
Computer generates heat. Over here, we just threaten to leave. There you go. That's probably what I'll end up doing here soon. I'll just be like, well, maybe I'll get T-Mobile or something. Very cute. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, he's a cutie. You forgot one last important step. Oh, what's the last important step? What is the last important step? What I forget? Is it because I didn't spin? What's up, bud? Did you have a good day today? How you doing, bud? We're just checking some Gardevoirs. This is a different Gardevoir every time, right? Or is it not? Should I be looking at it? Should I be checking to see if it's different? Not for running, but for you, Snake Eater. There'll be no one else. He looks like you. That is how it works. Yes, I get that a lot. He does look like me. Like right after he was born, people were coming up to me and they were like, he's definitely your kid, as if there was like a question that he might not be. I was like, what? As if there was worries that it's not my child for some reason. He's a cutie though, I love him. Emily and Potato. Snake Eater! Ari, what's going on? Welcome in. Yep, bud, that's my hand. That's my hand. That's my other hand. This is a controller. It control my game. That's how biology works. Seller account, I'm a priority customer because I've been with them since I was 16. Nice. Hi, I'm pooped. I thought you just were talking about you saying like you have pooped. Okay, that's male again. Uh-oh. How come, how's he gonna come in here and tell me I forgot an important step and he's not gonna tell me what the important step is? What's the important step? Go get it, bud. Up. That's the microphone, bud. Is that pretty cool? It's pretty cool, huh? But yeah, I know exactly about this. Oh, he's literally baby. He's so baby. I love him. He's so baby. Emily was like, can you just watch him so I can actually do real work? And I'm like, yeah. Okay, female. Okay, so it's a different one. So we're good. It's different every time. He's leaving you in suspense. He's doing so good at it. He's like literally taking care of other important things. He's like, I don't got time to be telling Clockwork a dang thing. Fair. Totally fair. Yeah, of course, ladies. Zelda, thank you so much for sticking around and playing devil's advocate with me. I appreciate it. Hope you have a fantastic day. Oh, where are you going? He's moving now too. I gotta make sure I keep an eye on him. This is remote, bud. Not shiny. We'll do a couple more checks here and then we'll probably call it. Oh. You get antsy, bud? You're like, Daddy's not giving me anything to play with. I don't think there's really anything for you to play with over here, bud. Chipotle honey fried mozzarella sticks from Chili's? No, but that sounds delicious. Emily said that's where we should go for our next date night is Chili's. So if they still have it in like a week or two, maybe we'll go and get them. Ooh, there was a burp. You burping, baby. What you burping for? Go there, get those. They sound really good. I'm a big Chipotle honey fan. Anytime we got hot honey on something, I enjoy it. Like hot honey pizza and stuff is so good. Here, bud, you want a controller to play with? Here. Play with this one. I don't think it's synced to anything. Here. Give him the controller. He'll get it first try. You think so? Here, hold this controller, bud. You can play with this one. Here, there's your controller. I have mine. You have yours. I don't really care if you're careful with that one, actually. I'm sure it's fine. If you throw it around a little bit, I'll be okay. Pretty cool, huh? It's got buttons. It's got drool on it. Can't imagine where that came from, huh, bud? Where do you think the drool came from, huh? You don't know. Here, 20 people with their heavily selling service. The shop technician is making an amazing salary. Well, good for him. You remember so many things, JJ. I feel like your memory is like a steel trap. Here, bud. You get the shiny. This is your shiny to get, bud. Get it. Right here, right now. Get it. Get it. Get it. No, you didn't get it. First, I thought you were gonna get... Oh. You didn't get the first try, bud. What the heck? I expected you to get that first try. What are you doing, baby? Get it the first try. What the heck? Better and better every day. Well, good. Excuse me. Baby burp and I burp. Shoot. Oh. Thanks everybody for sticking around today though. I appreciate y'all for dropping in, saying hi, and I know I haven't played Pokemon in forever. Well, I played Pokemon recently, but I haven't played Arceus in forever. I was excited for ZA. I'm like, shoot, we better get some Legends practice in. He tried his best. He did. I know. I wasn't the healthiest baby, but now in my 30s, my health and physique is stellar. Nice. Whoa. You're hitting them buttons, bud. That's for sure. You're hitting them buttons. Look here, but this is a shiny Gardevoir right here. Oh, never mind. Wrong. Loud and correct buzzer. It should be shiny like as soon as I load in. Oh. He's really going for it now. He's like, I don't care if you keep fighting me away. I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna touch it. Touch it then. Touch it. It's a remote. It's a controller. A remote controller. What doesn't even know quantum physics? What a baby. Everyone, boy laugh. Boy laugh. Ah, he doesn't even know. How can you not know physics? Come on, dude. Like, what the heck? Oh, was it? Dude, just you wait until they release Influenza C. I'm pumped for ZA though. I think ZA is gonna be fun. I'm excited. Try to get a physical copy as best as I can. I'll probably, and if I can get a physical copy, I'll just get it on software. It'll load faster anyway. Shoot. Oh. Oh. I eat your hands. And if I eat your hands, then you cannot mess with me while I'm playing game. I eat your hands. I eat your hands. Oh. That's a microphone. That is a microphone. Good job, bud. Oh. 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 All right, this is the shiny Gardevoir, of course. I was trying to think of like what reset I like to do now that Switch 2 reset, or like because the Switch 2 resets are faster now. I completely forgot about this being a reset method. I like to think every parent does their utmost best. I would like to think that too. Whoa. But it's not usually the case. I don't know if it's not usually the case, but it's not always the case. Whoa. Some will leave. Some will leave. Whoa, you trying to grab that microphone? Whoa. Whoa, microphone. Whoa. Nope. Not that time. You kicking? You having fun kicking? You doing exactly what you want to do when you're kicking, huh, bud? Oh. Learning, education, and intelligence barrier. It depends on where you live and stuff, too. A lot of socioeconomic reasons for certain things. We are all but human. Very true. Very true. I'm a human, just like you. I'm a lizard in a aging man suit. Just a human. All right, one more check. We'll wrap it up. You guys have been a fantastic captive audience today. I've appreciated you guys a ton. Once again, big thanks to Matty P for becoming a Kagi again, Dorian for 23 months, and Abray for 23 months. Y'all been great. Big thanks to Matty P for the raid as well. We did get a Shalfa. We got Shalfa Gabite, which is pretty cool. Getting that first check, like right at the beginning of the stream, was pretty sick. So the fact that we did technically get a Shalfa Mega today, pretty cool. Pretty sick. All right, nothing there. But we'll come back to this. We'll do some more Shalfa Gardevoir checks for sure. Y'all been a fantastic audience. I'm sure I'll see you around. This is Clocky. Clocking out.